Back in 2018, I was in an apartment with all these nice people, as you can see, including myself. And when I look at the door, she looked very happy, and her name is Nancy. She is a Benjymations, the Italian music group lover, who has her own Instagram, and I tried to follow her as a friend. But however, she tends to make hundreds or even thousands of accounts without even saving her own password at all. It was a frustration I couldn't contact with her anymore. After a year of me and Nancy, we went on some great adventures with the same group of autistic people, going on the river, or even at the beach. And dang, I heard a temper tantrum just because she didn't get what she wants.
Are you alright, kid?
Anyway, today's special guest is Orbinn Shirt.
Hey, what's up?
So Orbinn, why there are so many high schoolers being on a couple?
I can't speak for everyone, obviously, but I'm guessing that for those of us who are still in high school, the idea of being in a relationship is pretty appealing. It's around this time that many start experiencing intense, legitimate attraction to other people after all, to form lasting romantic relationships because you truly desire them. And like a lot of things in adolescence, at least from personal experience, feelings like these come very fast and very strongly for the first time. It can be hard to just keep yourself from searching for something to satisfy that desire, and so many people just go ahead and look for it.
Several months after the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, we wore masks and got a horse riding experience. Nancy was there too, and look at that, she's enjoying her horse ride. Well, for me, it was a nightmare. I am not too good on riding horses. Whoa! Horsey, horsey, please don't go fast! This is why you shouldn't ride a horse in the first place.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Thankfully, I was able to escape from them in 2022. Also, me and my dad were heading to the Asperger community event until this girl named Ludovica wrote me a message for some reason. Therefore, she just called me, and I found out that she was Nancy's best friend. And so I decided to enter into the video call. Hey girls.
Oh, Benji, thank you for joining us in the call. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What about you?
We're doing the same. Thanks for asking. So, what do you think about the horse riding?
Let's just say that I'm not that capable of controlling a horse. All I can say is, I'm just like a cowboy from the far west.
Oh, well, Ben, you will be fine, don't worry.
I guess you're right. Then a couple of minutes later, she wrote me a message and wanted me to become her boyfriend after 2 hours of knowing each other. I didn't respond yes or no because I didn't know what to do. Then my mom checked the characteristics about Ludo and found out that she's not the girl that I'm gonna get involved with. And to be honest, I am glad I wasn't her boyfriend. And how do you feel like being single?
It's fine, I guess. I do want to be in a relationship with someone, of course, but just not now because I don't exactly trust myself to be responsible enough with that yet. It's a wish that I do hold, and it does feel a little lonely at times, but I'll share a tip that worked for me and hopefully will work for those in the audience in a similar situation. Don't bottle it up. Go get a diary or something. That's what I did. And don't think too much about it. Even if you really, really want it, it's always best to let these things come to you naturally. Try to enrich your life with other things. Do what makes you happy. Having something in your life that you care for and cherish tends to be pretty good at increasing your chances with someone.
Several months later, I had so many issues about trying to find a girlfriend, and so I decided to go on Nancy's house and talk to her. However, me and Nancy didn't know what to do in her house.
What are we gonna do today?
I don't know. What about you?
I don't know either. But hey, how are you feeling today?
I feel that I'm very lonely and I couldn't find a perfect girl for me. It's hard to be single, but one day I will eventually find a good partner.
Oh, sorry about that.
That was the moment where Nancy really felt bad for me about being single, and so she had an obvious idea from her.
Listen, Benji, do you like me as a friend or something else?
I like you, as long as I try to be nice in any kind of way. And so we got engaged since January 25th, 2022. Everything went fine. We went into the cinemas, we had so many dinner dates, and of course, we had fun about the horse ride, despite that I hated it. It was one of my happiest days of my life. Until I was at school doing some film project lessons, and Nancy sent me some messages that says, "Honey, will you be at my sister's birthday party tomorrow at 8 o'clock? I replied, "No, I'm so sorry. Around that time, I have my English written test today. Maybe next time?" She got a little bit insistent that says, "Oh, come on. You will skip school and come over to see me?" I'll show her. What the?
Benji, you're not allowed to use the phone at school. Sorry.
Wait, teacher. It's not what you think. Oh, no.
And you're also suspended for being so distracted.
What? I then asked her on a phone call to get some pizza together, and she said yes. The next day, I was waiting for the bus to arrive, and when I heard a notification from my smartphone, she sent me this message. "Honey, listen, I have to get up early tomorrow and I couldn't do it otherwise. I'll see you in a few more days. I'm so sorry." I was going to respond her message about that, and when the bus arrived, I didn't respond her in time. Then Nancy tried to call me multiple times. She was crazy. I didn't even notice her latest messages since I have the Do Not Disturb mode on my iPhone. Well. You don't want to respond me on WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever. Why? Why did you not respond me? That's because I was busy with some school stuff and had my phone muted for some reason. And the fact that I couldn't respond you on time, well, that's because I had to deal with the teachers and do some homework at the same time. Well, in any case, do you want to break up with me? If you want to, then do it, because it read without even a reply. As I kept focusing on other things, she did nothing but to keep asking me why we aren't getting along with each other anymore. And Nancy insisted on this with me very much. I mean, I can't do this anymore. I need some peace and stay out of the way from her.
Let me do it for you.
Thanks, buddy. I felt very peaceful from her Instagram or WhatsApp DMs. And of course, I continued studying for high school homework. 5 minutes later, she found out that I blocked her and even felt bad about that as well. I mean, it's not fair that she didn't want me to talk to her in person, not for messages, so we could clarify better. But she doesn't want to give me a chance. The first day we went out, she cried just because she didn't want to go out alone with me. She necessarily wanted her brother and sister so bad to not just be alone with me in any other dating locations. But it isn't my problem. It was her mental problem, which I feel so bad anyway, who didn't have any therapy lessons in a serious way just like I did several years ago. Also, what will you do if you eventually date with your partner?
I'm not sure, actually. I like to keep my options pretty open, so my ideas about what I would do in the future are kind of vague. I would like it if my partner was cuddly, could keep up with my incessant rambles, be generally supportive, all that kind of stuff. Maybe we could travel together, or be nice and cozy at home, or talk for hours about whatever comes to mind. Yeah, that would be nice.
In the meantime, we were tired of being a couple. I eventually explained why I wasn't ready enough for a couple relationship. Nancy, listen, I want to break up with you. Oh, well, what are you gonna say to yourself, huh? I'm sorry that you got upset very easily because I blocked you for stalking me. Well, alright. Apology accepted. I guess we should meet up again. No, wait, I mean, I'm sorry that you got upset very easily, that you got nothing to do better in life. Yes! It worked! #1 victory royal. Moral of the story, stay single. at least for now. And don't get a partner if you're struggling to not be single again. Just don't force it to yourself to date with her. Instead, try to tell a joke or some funny stories with her. Make her laugh until she feels like staying with you and with your own soul for eternity. Phew! This video took me 3 months to finish it, but it was worth it. I know, I haven't posted anything for a long time because I had to deal with university exams and dedicating a job to get my work experience, in which I eventually did. Hopefully I can have more time to create more animations like this one for you. And if you had the same situation I said in this video, what is the most important thing that you enjoy with or without your partner? Let me know in the comments below. And I would like to thank Orbinn's shirt for being in this video.
You're welcome, Benji. So glad to be here.
You too, man. Check out his channel if you want. He makes good quality animations and they're all great. By the way, if you're trying to get a thing you really like, you need to be aware that the internet is full of scams and legitimate things. And here, in this box, there ain't no products in there. Which is why I made a video about how I got scammed from Amazon just because I ordered a power bank, which result nothing at all.